connect the boundary.
Right. This is where I think it is.
Right.
Now, the other thing that you should be doing I'll just go right back down here because I see I goofed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna for what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Really doesn't matter. This is not a high ag. Okay. Now, I want to come down here and stick it. I'm going to stick that down here just because it's so much easier. I'm going to try to, take that screenshot there.
Right.
File, save as. I'm just going to put this on your desktop, if that's okay.
Sure.
Save. Okay, now there's a couple of things you should do here.
Okay.
One thing that I like to do is I like to measure
feet.
how much it is around it.
Right.
My actual boundary.
Right.
Because that gives me some idea of how much traverse I'm going to run.
Right.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get an idea of, am I running 2,000 feet? Am I running 10,000 feet?
Understood.
$11,000 linear feet of traverse. So I'll just put that around here, 11,000 plus or minus linear feet
Right.
traverse. Right? So the other thing you want to look at here, right?
Right. Hit escape probably or enter. Yeah, enter.
No.
No, that didn't work.
You used to be, there used to be something here that you could
Right click it or something. Yeah.
back. No, not that far back.
Right.
Okay.
I get it.
Figure it out too. Yeah, it's okay.
If you just hit Control V in the search icon up here, the address will pop in there because I got the address saved as a copy.
Control V.
Yeah, it should, or just hit paste. It should work then.
It may not because
We've been back and forth a few times.
What is it?
Go into the email.
it's Backbone Road, right?
Yeah, it's Backbone Road. You gotta go back a few spaces. Yeah. It's not showing Backbone Court. Yeah, parked in Maryland.
That'll get me close enough.
Yeah, there's a parcel right there.
Letters. Right?
Yep, there it is.
So the other thing that I want to look at is these guys here,
What's that?
the adjoiners.
Okay.
So I just want to look at this real quick.
Right, and see when they were created.
So this is I would look at, if I'm doing this property, I'm gonna look here, because here's the deal. This was done
2016. So
in
they
well
were
it, well the it was sold in 2003. When was the structure built? 1991. I'm not sure. That might have not had, because nowadays everything has to be platted. So there may be a plat to that, and there may not be. See, these were all built in 1991. These were done at the same time, so there was probably a subdivision built. So I would check these deeds, see if there's a plat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, this one isn't. This is 1945, but that doesn't mean there's not a plat to it. So I would check the deeds. They might be attached to the deeds.
Right.
And then I would. This is across the road, but see up here. This isn't.
Right.
So I'm gonna look at these and this is just for the purpose of doing my search.
Right.
Look at that. That's a plat.
Right. Plat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, I would pull that plat to see what we got. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
So if we go, and I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff. I can get rid of that, right?
Absolutely. We
Okay.
already saved everything else,
Yeah.
and we've got a copy of the outline of the boundary saved to the desktop.
So then I'm gonna do another one, and I'm gonna call it plats.net. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna go to Baltimore County. It was 36 at something. 36 at 103.
Yep, at 103.
And we're gonna look at that. This was done in 73, so it's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it's helpful. Right?
Right.
But that doesn't look right, does it? That wasn't Glenarm Road.
No.
What the hell did I just do?
That's across the street, isn't it? Where's Glenarm Road?
That's not right. That's a bad. So I think it's probably. So let's look at this adjoiner. 36 at 103.
That's what it says. 36 and 103.
So
Let's look at all of them. You hit that second one first.
yeah, I'm just looking.
Right.
This is going to be the same one.
Okay, lots
Let's
2
go
and
to
3,
this.
lot 5.
There you go.
There we go. Pretty boy.
Dan Smith, that's the owner of that. That's
Yeah.
the adjacent owner. So now that whole thing's plotted. And look,
Backbone Road.
what did they do this on? Who did this?
EHK.
Dahlenberg.
Dahlenberg.
Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
So that means that Dahlenberg did, and this is where this gets important, dude.
Okay.
Okay? Because if Dahlenberg did this parcel and they did this parcel, I think it was this one in here, this interior,
Right.
they did this too.
Right.
They did it all.
Right.
I'm betting you they did this as well.
Right.
Okay, now the next thing I want to check. So you can tell Don that.
Right.
You can show him this website. You can show him this is what everything looks like. And then over here, you've got this one here, which is, so I would pull, see how this is a really new deed?
Right.
I would look at that deed and see what you got. It's probably not platted, but there you go. So I would pull that one just to show it, but I would plot these two deeds real quick.
Okay.
Do you know how to plot in Carlson? Plot
No,
deeds?
Not in Carlson.
Okay.
So,
So this is real easy.
I forgot it was Halloween, and I just saw somebody walk by in a cape.
Oh, you'll see all kinds of stuff out here. Wait till they get Comic Con going. When is that?
it just was last week, I think.
Oh my
I
God.
think it was.
Wait, in this office, they dress up like comic people?
No,
Oh,
It's like
but out here,
Yeah.
because the convention center.
right.
Right.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Okay, that's because it's 2019. I don't know what's going on with that. You can call IT about that.
Yeah, let's put a ticket in for that. But it looks like it's still working though.
All right, well, we'll try it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. So you've got a drawing up. You can save it, do whatever you want. 2DP, right? Enter. You're gonna click your first location because it doesn't matter. Hold on. $2DP. Enter.
It says an unknown.
Oh,
command.
that's because it's not loading right. Okay, let's.
It showed 3DP.
Yeah, it'll show the commands, but it doesn't know what to do with it because it's not. Something didn't load right.
Right.
So I'm just gonna go back into 18 because you should be able to use that.
Okay. It's prompting. I quit.
It's also fucking spinning out of its goddamn mind. Son of a bitch. I don't. Okay, just save it.
Yeah.
No, get out. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna go to 2018 and see if that fires up. I always just get rid of this, so I'm just because it's additional shit. So they're having that was they can't find licenses. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get you on Carlson Civil.
Wait. Oh my God. What's going on this morning?
I can tell you what's going on.
It's Halloween.
Well,
Molly jinxed the computer.
it's raining. It's raining. Everybody's in working, and they don't have enough licenses for it. So we're gonna go here to this one,
Okay.
the civil suite.
Awesome.
And now it's pulling an AutoCAD license, so hopefully we can get on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, look at that.
Great. Thanks.
Oh, shut up. Okay. So, once it decides it wants to There we go. So 2DP is the command, right? When it decides it wants to.
What's the work?
Things moving like molasses going uphill in January today.
That's pretty dope. I never seen it do that before. So you gotta go in for the commercial break. It's kind of like a little timer, like a countdown that lets you know when the license will be available or something.
Oh.
No, it's not telling you. It's saying it'll resume, but it doesn't have a license yet.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to. Okay, so that's my starting point, right? Now it's asking for a distance.
Right.
So you hit your D for distance. You see this down here,
Right.
right? Enter. Now type in your distance, 500 feet. Your angle. So you hit A for angle. Angle code 1 to 4 are your 4 quadrants. Northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So 1 would be northeast, 45 degrees. You want it. Boom. There you go. Drew your line. Now it's asking for the next distance. So 500. Enter. Angle. And see how it's got the little carrots around it, angle, right? So you just hit that again. Now, my quadrant now is going to be southeast, 2. Enter. 45. Boom. Okay. Now you got some settings in here that are a little wonky because it's not, it should be telling you you're there.
Right.
It's not, but you'll just for
Just
right
work-
now,
right,
just work with it, and we'll get that. I don't want to set it up in here because this isn't what you're normally going to use.
Right.
Okay,
Understood.
does that make sense?
Absolutely.
All right, easy peasy, nice and squeezy.
Sounds easy to me.
All right. So if you're working with a perch line deed, what are you converting a perch from? So in other words, how many feet are in a perch? Do you know?
I forgot.
Right.
Cool.
So if you've got a perch line deed, what I typically do, I take my description, right?
Right.
My description's here, and I write all those bearings and distances and those perches down, and I multiply them out before I plot it,
Right.
because it's a lot easier to keep straight
You convert the
from perches to feet.
Right.
Yep.
First. Okay.
Okay.
That's not a problem.
So that's normally how I do that. I'm not telling you have to do it that way.
I think that's the smartest way.
I'm telling you that's how I do it because I can't keep it straight in my head if I don't do it that way.
Okay.
And then this other one I think is in feet. But I would go ahead and plot them out. You know what I mean?
Not a